I'm coming for my revenge.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to MP. 6 to shoot. He hits it just before.
That's no sweat for MP, looking calm and collected under pressure.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Phoenix. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. To the paint. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Brooks.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's Fox missing. The Suns have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Goodwin passes to O'Neal. Booker against Fox. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
And with 2 of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adam Silver, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide-open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. A nice shot by Booker.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
On the wing, MP. He's covered by O'Neal. MP, no good. And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Here's MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And so it's Phoenix with it. They trail by 1. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
Yeah, they beat this team in the season series last year. But what's that really saying?
Pass to O'Neal. Fires the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Fox finds MP. Wembanyama, screen on Williams. And the layup is good.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Booker, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Booker. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter. And here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Pass to Vassell. 4 on the clock. All right, chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
BA, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk here? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every...
Booker. Vassell with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's MP. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Fox against Booker. Pass to Goodwin. Now here's O'Neal. Takes the three. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. 10 points for him. No good there. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Brooks, the pass to Williams. And it's good. 2 points.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Fox. 23 points his last outing. MP, a screen on Booker. Fox, the pass to MP. Oh, another miss by MP. The Suns have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Back to Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Puts up a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's MP from outside. Williams grabs the board. And the Suns shooting about 43% since tip-off. Outside for Booker. Pass to Goodwin. And Shams, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a difference maker.
The market has changed, BA, and the thought process has been, assuming the trade moves the needle, those picks you're giving up aren't very good. But listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm. And that's the risk reward that you play with as a general manager.
And here's Brooks. Williams, a screen on Vassell to the middle. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Brooks. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Gillespie comes in for Goodwin. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Vassell. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Gillespie passes to Booker. He tries for 3. Dunn's shot is good. And the Suns lead by 1. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's MP. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Inside. Williams' shot is good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
MP with it. Dunn in his pocket. Cornette up top. Back to MP. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Williams with the screen. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Gillespie. Fires for 3. And almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Shams, what's changed over the years?
Yeah, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure. They can get the college experience, the big tournament. Also, they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever. Nice move. And MP throws it down hard.
I love to see MP showing off a little bit, letting everybody know what he's capable of.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And San Antonio making a change here. Fox is checked in. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. Fourth, San Antonio.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
Here's Fleming, covered by MP. Phoenix shooting their first foul shots of the night. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Spurs lead by 4. Outside Johnson. MP scanning the floor. Releases. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Down low. Here's Fleming. No problem on the jumper in close.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. MP inside. Covered by Richards. Good on the shot. MP's got 24.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Right wing. Hey, puts up a 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Good work defensively by Richards. And so the San Antonio Spurs leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
And so in the game for the Spurs, Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornette in at the center position. Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big Three super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. You saw Miami with their Big Three win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. The baseline J. Fleming, no good. Spurs lead by 9. Fox deciding where to go with it. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back to you, BA.
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And now we go courtside for the story on Devin Booker. Allie, what's his status?
I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Phoenix. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. A return to the floor was very 50-50. It's the kind of injury that would sideline many players, but everyone's built a little differently. So, guys, he's going to brave it out.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
It's unfortunate but true. If you play with passion, there's sometimes pain that comes along with it. We wish him the best.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Changes for Phoenix. Williams comes in for Richards. And it's O'Neal in for Dunn. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. MP comes in for Barnes. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Harper. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. San Antonio leading by 6. And we've heard greats like KD and LeBron question ring culture in the NBA, Shams.
They both chased after championships as well, though. They've both gone after those rings. And so, for sure, counting rings, that definitely oversimplifies the legacy of the game. We have to see exactly how the player's body of work stacks up. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their take. And trying to influence public opinion is a tricky game. At the end of the day, people are going to look at stats. They're going to look at how many championships you win. They're going to look at the entire body of work. And rings culture is a part of that to an extent.
Yeah, and think about the civic pride that comes to a city that an organization is in when they do win a championship.
Kevin Durant won 2 rings with the Warriors when he went there. LeBron James won 2 rings with the Miami Heat when he went there. So they both have gone and sought after that culture that comes with championship pedigree.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Pass to Goodwin, and he lobs it up top! And Williams punches it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. MP. Williams grabs the board.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
MP, the pass to Wembanyama.
I tip my hat to Victor. Came into this league with insane expectations, and he's embraced the pressure and met those expectations thus far.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of this game. And the first one at the line is good. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Brooks from outside. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Johnson a screen on Brooks. Here's MP. MP getting it done inside.
Great to see MP look for his shot, especially when he's near the hoop.
Outside Booker. Williams a screen on Castle. Booker finds Williams. Back to Booker. Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. And that's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion immediately.
Brooks, the pass to Williams, and he packs it down right in the face of Victor Wembanyama.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Wembanyama with a bucket.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Outside Booker. Pass to Williams. Here's Brooks. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Brooks has got 9.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 trippers, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
And here's MP from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Spurs lead by 11.
You like to see the young confidence from MP. Just fires right back with an answer of 3.
Booker, the pass to Brooks. Not going to go that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. MP with it. He's against O'Neal. Outside Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Booker. Dunn outside. Williams on the wing. Back to Dunn. Hey, from beyond the arc. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Barnes finds MP. Back to Barnes. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Booker against Castle. Left side, Booker. Over Castle. Booker, good. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
And so it's San Antonio in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. More 2K action in just a moment.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Phoenix Suns. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
On the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
They've got Dillon Brooks, Mark Williams out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Goodwin in at the 2. And that's the group for Jordan Ott as we begin the second half. Let's find out the news on Dillon Brooks. Allie, what's the update?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Suns about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've made the call that they feel it's okay for him to play. And even though there's a moderate recovery time, he's also confident at the moment to be back on the floor.
Allie, thanks for the report.
Listen, the big thing is now we have more information on what's going on with him. Hopefully, there's no setbacks.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Booker against Fox. Right side, Booker. Pass to Goodwin. A shot to stop the run. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Williams has got 14 points for the game.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. MP, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
How about the vision from MP in the pick and roll? That's very encouraging to see.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Vassell against Brooks. That shot off. Nice D from Vassell.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Fox for 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 7.
And what's working here Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
You look at Devin Vassell. He seems to still be working towards his full potential, RJ.
Yeah, I see many ways that he can continue to up his game. And that's not a knock. You never stop learning in this league. But for Vassell, his potential, oh, it's exciting. They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Over to the left wing. Wembanyama down low, working on Williams. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Brooks. Williams with the screen. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
MP outside. And there's the drive. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. O'Neal takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Shoots from the baseline. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Down low. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by MP. MP's got 7 assists in the game. And the Suns shooting 40% so far in this one. Booker drawing the double. It's stolen by MP. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Shot on the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 40 points for MP. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Jumps up, and MP throws it down.
Ooh, I can tell fresh legs when I see him. Look at the young legs of MP getting out on the break.
And it's the Suns with the ball.
And they're going to play 94 feet of defense here. They're going to try to make something happen with the full court press.
Brooks from outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's MP outside. The crossover. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, wow. How about the handles from MP? I mean, that's just a beautiful play.
Here's Goodwin. Booker with it. Pass to Brooks. Williams looking around. Now Booker. Clock at 6. To win the drought. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Stolen by Booker. To the paint. Oh, MP with a block.
You should know a young guy like MP is looking to send that shot all the way into the crowd.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns.
Switch.
Looking to get back on track. Brooks from outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back to you.
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Here's MP. Oh, he slams it down right on top of Devin Booker.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Here's Goodwin. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Overall, they've done a good job of taking care of the ball and limiting mistakes.
Phoenix making some changes. Dunn, he's checked in for O'Neal, and Gillespie is subbed in for Booker. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle. Here's Gillespie. He's covered by Fox. Goodwin passes to Gillespie. Williams a screen on Fox. Brooks right side. Just 5 to shoot. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Gillespie passes to Dunn. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third.
2 physical points from MP, and you know he'll continue developing his strength.
And the Suns shooting just 35% from the floor. Here's Gillespie. Yet to see a basket. Outside, Williams. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. His first shot coming late. Gillespie can't get it to go.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And the Spurs making a change here. Barnes is checked in. The free throw no good for Wembanyama. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
A 3-level score on top of having a reliable jumper. Hey, Booker is also skilled at capitalizing inside.
And it's good! He hits another one!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. .107 left in the third quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Five to shoot. Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Chalk up 2 there.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
Here's MP. And a nice finish on the layup. MP's got 56 in the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Booker looking around. From 9 feet out, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on MP.
Man, good whistle there.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. San Antonio on top, just dominating this one. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for the Spurs, Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. Jordan McLaughlin out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so the NBA draft is now 2 days. How much of a difference do you think that makes, Grant?
You know, I think it shows the increasing importance of second-round picks. With teams up against the cap,
a different look for San Antonio. MP comes in for Cornette. And it's Champagnie in for Sohan. Now here's Brooks. Here's O'Neal. Unable to get that one. Good D by MP. And a foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far.
After a perfect first half in terms of ball control, the cracks have started to show. And now they're looking more and more vulnerable.
Waters is checked in for Champagnie. Here's Booker. Banked it in off the glass. Booker's got 9 points in the quarter. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 for 11 so far in the 4th. Barnes with a screen on Williams. And here's MP from outside. They get it back. Harper. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
and I love how this rookie Harper competes. Just refuses to give up on plays.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. O'Neal on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Rebound San Antonio. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Oh, MP throws it down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. The Suns have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Outside O'Neal. Launches a three. The rebound by MP.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
MP is doubled. Pass to Waiters. Back to MP. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that. Because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Bulls, that'll be game number 10 for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things. Should be a fun one.
MP outside. And another one.
And it's 60 points again for him. Can't believe he's done it 3 times.
That's right. And now he's tied for the third most 60-point games in a single campaign. Count the basket.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's MP, and got it! Another basket! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Three-pointer O'Neal, and it's MP with a rebound.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
Outside Johnson. MP, the pass to Harper. San Antonio moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
The Suns have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Now MP. Puts the move on. Okay, knockout!
Man!
Wow!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And Booker gets double-teamed. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Back to MP for 3. Oh, another one falls.
And he's been dominant so far in this.
Really taking it to the opposition. Barnes comes with a double team and a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Lets a 3 fly. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Spurs.
You know, we talk about this often. Second chance points can be the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, they hit the offensive glass with a purpose and made the most of those extra touches.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Cornette's checked in for Waters. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. MP against Brooks. From deep, Johnson. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
For 3, O'Neal knocks it down from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
MP outside and stolen by Williams. Here's Goodwin. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed.